So why you aren't making money as a coach? I'm going to be explaining exactly that in this video, how you can make more money and how you can increase your mindset so that you actually have an abundant mindset. So this is coming from someone who originally 10x'd his income in the matter of 1 year, meaning in 2020 when everyone had an awful year, I actually had my best year yet. So I'm going to be explaining in this video exactly how I've done that, what I've done, and exactly how you can do that for yourself. Now you may be a coach, you may be a therapist, you may be someone who is trying to help someone online or even in person. And I'm going to show you strategies that I've used that not can only boost your mindset, but also boost your input so that you get better outputs and you get better results. So first things first, we need to understand our inputs. What are our money making activities in our business? Now, again, if you're watching this video, you may see a lot of the stuff that I post, and a lot of this stuff now is moving into imposter syndrome so that you can make more money, you can reduce your anxiety, so you can hit all three, being healthy, wealthy, and happy in relationships and happy with yourself. Because if we're hitting all three, in my opinion, that's a great life. So if I can provide that to you, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. So this is where we need to work out what is an input for your specific business. For me, these are my inputs. So we've got to be crystal clear on the inputs that we've got. Now for me, my inputs are content and calls. That's what actually generates money in my business. That's what actually allows me to help more clients. Now, if you're watching this video and you don't currently help people, then you can't lie and say that you can help people when you can't, because that's not being a value-based product. That is you just selling complete crap. And if you go back to one of my other videos talking about, can't remember the video, I was talking about Fire Festival, how the guy created Fire Festival actually just lied to everyone, outright lied to everyone and said, I can help you or you're going to come to an event. It was the Pablo Escobar Island. He was lying about that, telling people that they're going to see all these famous people at this event when it was just a lie. It's very easy to sell when you are completely lying. It's very easy to do that. So if you are running a business, be clear on your inputs. If you want me to go into more detail on your inputs for your business, that is what I can help you do. But this video is mainly focused on the mindset, because if you've got the inputs and you're not getting results, then there's something wrong with the mindset. And if the mindset's right, but you're not doing the inputs, then you need to obviously figure out your inputs. And the inputs obviously give you the results, but the mindset is what will allow you to attract more business into your life. This is what will allow you to grow your business so that you can move from broke to abundant, so that you can move from poor to rich, from poor to a wealthy mindset. Because the majority of people that win the lottery actually go broke in the next few years because they do not have an abundant mindset. Now, an abundant mindset is just allowing you to be able to spend money freely and be able to receive money as well, rather than being scarce of everything. Oh, I can't afford that, I shouldn't pay for that. If we're living in that attitude, it's not because things cost too much, it's because we don't earn enough. So how can we move from broke to abundant? And it's a very simple strategy really, because what we receive in our life is down to our subconscious programs. Do your subconscious beliefs agree with that of earning more money? If they do, then you will earn more money. End of. Now, you may need to just figure out the inputs in order to attract the wealth. Some people can attract, as you've seen before, with the law of attraction, winning the lottery, winning random sums of money, people giving them money, yes. Now, those things, they are miracles, and they can be far and few between. Not saying that they don't exist, because they do, and I myself have received a bunch of miracles in my life, from Tony Robbins tickets, to retreat tickets, to an extremely good deal on a car, to literally cash into my bank. Things like that have genuinely happened to me. But what I want to offer you is that, as well as putting in the necessary input so that you get the results that you actually want, especially if you are a coach or a therapist or something in that industry. Because coming from that industry myself, I totally understand where you are right now. And I went from earning nothing, what was used to be £50 a session, to now upwards of a few £1,000s per client, because I know I can get them a result. But I've understood the strategy of how to get to that place of abundance where I don't feel scared and I'm no longer the imposter. And if you want to understand anything more about imposter syndrome, watch this video up here, because that will explain exactly what it is. But I used to be that person. I couldn't ask for money. When I first started in the coaching industry, I worked for a whole year for free. Totally free. I didn't make any money at all. It was just what I could do to try and help people. Mainly because I just wanted to see how I could help people. Then I started to get myself more qualified. Then I started to understand more, which allowed me to be able to coach people. And even now, I'm started looking into, and I've helped some people make a lot of money with their businesses. And I want to move into doing that as well, so that I can also help people with anxiety. And maybe I will even move into coaching people's businesses so that they can make more money, have an abundant mindset, be happy, be confident, and have all of them. Because if you can have that and I can give you that, then I'm going to give you that. I can guarantee you that. So what actually is an abundant mindset? An abundant mindset is for you to be able to believe, to know that it will come. And if we move into more talking about the subconscious mind, if you want to understand more about the subconscious mind, click up here and understand that from the other videos on my channel. But if we can move into the abundant mindset, to know that it's going to come, we're going to put the necessary inputs. We're going to have that abundant mindset to say it will come if I work and do what I need to do and not overwork. Now, I work quite a lot, but I enjoy it. And I quite like making videos. I really do. That's why I make so many videos. And I know that it helps a lot of people. But as I said, recently I've been getting a lot of questions saying, how can I make more money? And I thought, this is how I've done it, and I want to give you how you can do it, how I 10x'd my income in 1 year, and how you can do that too. So one of the big things is I really programmed my subconscious for abundance, for wealth. Now this is through what I call a virtual vision board. If you work with me, I give you a virtual vision board so that you can attract that of abundance into your life. Now, I will link one of my virtual vision boards up here. This is just a basic one that I've put just to show you guys. But not only that, I also use things like affirmations. I sit there and I do hypnosis on myself. I actively go into my subconscious, see what my old beliefs were. And again, if you want help with that, I can definitely help you with that because I've done it with myself and I've done it with other people. But we actively go into the subconscious so that you can figure out what your beliefs are around money, around wealth, so that we can change that. Now, my original belief was rich people do bad things. They have to scam people because that's what I was always taught by my dad. Now, he always wanted money, but he always told me that. So when I looked at it, I was like, so if I want to be wealthy, that means I'm bad. But I always sort of had that thing of like, but I know wealthy people that are nice. Well, I didn't. And I wanted to be able to help people understand that wealth doesn't mean you're a bad person. If you're a bad person and you get wealth, wealth will just make you more of what you are. That's just how it is. I want to show you that you can move into that abundant mindset while also doing the necessary work, because just as Jim Carrey said, you can manifest all that you want. You can say, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. But if you sit there and eat a sandwich and do not leave your room, then you are not going to get the necessary results. As I said, miracles can happen, miracles do happen, miracles have happened to me and millions of other people across the world. But I want to give you a strategy that you can start using and implementing today so that you can get the results regularly. And I will, if you want me to do more videos on this specifically on an abundant mindset, put in the comments below so I can really dive deep into how I 10x my income in the matter of 1 year. So obviously I started speaking about, and first off, with the inputs. We need to know our inputs in our business or what it is we want to do. Do you want to post more videos? Do you want to blow up on YouTube, TikTok? What is it? We need to know our inputs. But once we understand where our mindset is, what is our beliefs about abundance and wealth, then we can actively change that. Now, this is what I use personally. So VVB just means virtual vision board. This is what I call it. So we've got the VVB. We've got overnight affirmations. Reason I use these is because when you're sleeping, you go through the theta brainwave anyway. And in a theta brainwave, you are more suggestible. This is just like hypnosis. And if you want to understand more about hypnosis, you know what to do. Go and click up there. Make sure you watch this video all the way through first though. And overnight affirmations are actively saying what you want to achieve. So when you're laying in bed, when you're laying asleep, your mind is being programmed. First thing when I wake up, virtual vision board. Last thing I do before I go to bed, virtual vision board, overnight affirmations. So straight away, my mindset is programmed for abundance. And that is exactly what has happened. And also, when you start to program your mind for abundance, you are looking for opportunities. When you are looking for something, you are going to capitalize on it. If you are looking for a red car, you're going to see that red car because the reticular activating system in the brain is actively searching. Red car, red car, red car, red car. There it is. So if your reticular activating system is looking for opportunity, what is it going to find? Exactly. It's going to find that of an opportunity when it shows itself. And I can't remember who it was that said this. But luck is just when opportunity meets preparation. If you are prepared, then the opportunity, you will be able to take the opportunity. If someone offered me an opportunity to invest in a company right now, and invest 150 million pounds, I wouldn't be able to do that. I just wouldn't. So you've obviously got to be prepared for an opportunity to come your way. If they said you can invest 10 million pounds, I still wouldn't be able to do that right now. But if I had 10 million pounds and the upside was 50 million pounds, then of course I would do that. And the preparation has met the opportunity. Now, obviously, things like that aren't just going to come around if you aren't in that abundant mindset and you're not in that circle of people. That's just not going to happen. Well, it could do, but unless you've got 10 million to spare, I personally don't yet. That's the mindset we need, yet. But it's on its way, knowing that it is coming. But as I said, when you've got that mindset, that solid, hard mindset of it will come, you're actively programming yourself. What is it I want? What are the words I want to use? How do I want to speak to myself? Because your self-talk is the most important. How do you talk to yourself about money? Do you deserve abundance? Do you know that you can gain abundance? Do you know that you can acquire a mass amount of wealth that will change your life? If you don't believe that, it's never going to happen. And again, this is on a subconscious level, not a conscious level. I can say for 5% of my day, I deserve money, I deserve wealth, I deserve this, I deserve that. Nothing happened until I actively went in with some form of self-reflection, which I personally use self-hypnosis. I did my form of self-reflection, figured out my negative habits, unwired them with self-hypnosis, and I can teach you that in another video. Then I realized, what is my self-talk? How do I want my self-talk to be? Am I listening to my overnight affirmations? Again, these aren't essential. Not all of these are essential, but I always say to someone, if you want to clean a car faster, would you do it with one person or would you do it with 5? You're going to do it with 5 because you're going to get it done faster. Now, people may say, yes, but you're going to get less money for the car. Well, per car, yes, but long term, you can do more, means you're doing less work, but you're still getting and acquiring more wealth. So that is obviously moving into the business owner frame of mind. And if you've ever read Rich Dad Poor Dad, you can understand the employee, the self-employed, the business owner, and the investor type mindset from the cash flow quadrant. But this is really where a lot of people go broke with it. They feel like they're doing the inputs and they're overworking themselves. Now, I don't agree with that. But also I don't agree with just sitting there and just trying to manifest everything and not leaving a room. I do not agree with that at all. Now, I do believe miracles can happen. But if you combine the two, you do all the necessary things, then you're likely to get a qualified result. You're likely to get a predictable result. And if you're getting a predictable result, it's going to come. Now, it may not happen in one day. But I've had people that I've worked with just when I've gone out and they've made triple what they paid me to work with in 1 week. And I was like, even I was quite shocked. And I was like, wow, I did not expect that. I generally didn't expect that. And even myself, when I started working on this stuff, and I will let you into a little secret in another video, one thing that I really did that allowed me to make what I made in 2 years in 1 week. And that's where my life really began to change, when I realized it was possible. So with that being said, that's really me explaining the inputs, the mindset, and allowing you to attract more abundance into your business. So if you are a coach, if you are a therapist, use this work. It will really help you. So other than that, have an amazing day. Keep smiling, spreading love, kindness, and so much positivity. Yeah.